Let's do it way up here now. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being with me today, this beautiful morning. Okay, obviously you can see I'm in a new space. That's why the whole space before was kind of gross. We were in the process of moving and we've since moved. So yeah, we'll figure out all the lighting and shit. It's kind of shit lighting right now, but I wanted to check out the new single from Spirit Noir. I've been aware of this band for a while, I think since their album Mayhem in Blue, which, let me just see when it came out, 2016. So I've been aware of this band for a while. Their style seems to change pretty much every record, at least since Mayhem in Blue. From like a psychedelic black metal record to a more prog-oriented like rock album almost, and then they did the synth heavy Mannequins in 2021. It's all pretty good work. They're really quite a talented band, but I wanted to check out the new single. It's called Curse You Entropia. The single came out like 2 days ago. It hasn't been out for very long, so I'm not sure what to expect really from it. Their album comes out June 24th, and that's all I really know about it. So let's check it out, and then we'll dive into it, all right? Right now. Okay, starting with like a neoclassical kind of thing. It's cool. Okay. They're back with sort of a black metal sound. That's cool. Okay, they're keeping the synth sounds. That's cool. Smart. Bring all their kind of albums together. Nice. Okay, a little bit more of a straightforward kind of black metal sound. It does have that neoclassical kind of spin to it. Oh, excuse me. Spat everywhere. It's still kind of a little bit more straightforward than even Mayhem in Blue. Okay, a key change. Has this weird sort of like uplifting feel throughout the whole song, honestly. very like old black metal synths in the background. It's like very 90s. And I think that's what's making it almost even more straightforward than just even the riffs. I do like that they're kind of using that like synthwave sound as well. It's very layered though too. There's like 3 guitars going right now. I don't know how many people are in the band. A little bass solo. I don't know how much I like that chorus. It's like okay. Okay, first of all, cool song. I do like like I said, the youths of synths. That the pad synth is very like mid to late 90s black metal, and then they sort of brought in the synthwave synth, and I think that's kind of cool because it kind of like mashes these two eras, whatever you want to call it, and they're clearly quite skilled with their synth use because they did a whole synthwave album. I think it was all synthwave, but it used those like more square sounding synths, and I think that's interesting. It has this like choral effect, and then it also has this electronica effect, and I think sort of mashing those things together is probably the coolest thing about the song. Initially, I really liked the melody stuff. It's quite interesting because there's, I think, 3 guitars throughout the whole thing, and I was trying to hear what the rhythm was doing, but a lot of it is just sort of like these melody lines, and that's sort of the rhythm as well, especially in the chorus and whatever else. The song's maybe a little bit too straightforward. There's not a lot of like twists and turns that I was kind of hoping for, especially when the song started, and I didn't really like that it ended on that same chorus, because you sort of have, I don't know if it was 2 of the same verses, but sort of when it switched to that bridge section, I was kind of hoping it would kind of go a little more, like it would go somewhere a little further, and it kind of stayed within the same pocket. It just sort of changed it up a little. They did that key change. Yeah, it was quite the journey. It's quite trippy to hear all these different sounds at once, and I'm quite interested to hear. I haven't actually listened to the other single that came out. They had another one, which was The Temple of Curved Space. So yeah, maybe we'll check out the album when it comes out. I would definitely recommend checking out Mayhem in Blue. It's quite an interesting record. It sort of has these little surf nods and stuff like that, and that's kind of what I quite liked about them, at least at the time. And I haven't listened to anything before that, really. I might have to deep dive and see what's going on with the rest of their discography. They're quite an interesting band if you're into like experimentation and exploring new sounds within the black metal soundscape. So yeah, that'll do it for this one. Check out Hail's Spirit Noir. They are on Agonia Records. If you're not aware, they are the label of Inquisition, who quite notoriously have some CP allegations against them. So I typically try not to touch anything even associated with it, but there's your little warning there. Cool song. It's a cool band, and we'll have to see what the album holds. But for now, that was Vibes of Steel. That was Hail Spirit Noir. We'll catch you in the next one. Deuce.